There's no messing around here, Hypok. We are straight into the action.
Yeah, we're already halfway through the pistol round here as Magnum's opened things up. Mystic actually going to follow through on that one. So FNATIC now straight away find themselves in a 5v3 situation.
It's obviously one of the first players to really lean into it heavily. And I want to see how it looks on this map specifically. However, Scream slowly working through middle. There he is. Boast actually managed to pick him out. And it looks like at this point it is just Soulcast left alive. I don't really know what he's going to be able to get out of this one. Maybe a bit more damage. That's lovely. Not bad at all, but beyond that, he's been wrapped on. Cheeky around the world. Does he get shut down? Yes, he does.
Pyramid on the right side here, and yeah, that's the spike going all the way forwards here. Stream actually going to respond with 2 kills from back behind triple, but Doma eventually squashes that out. Magnum will respond as well, so brings it to a 3v3. No real sight constraint guarded. Soulcast going to find another. FNATIC struggling to get control of the site now.
Soulcast is being such a nuisance.
Massive round from Soulcast.
I love that little kind of like whip of what's going on, but the Seekers will show where they're coming from, at least for now. And obviously it'll show where Link is, as does the Aldrone. He's in a lot of trouble here. He does have Soulcast on the bailout, but he's still a mile away. Soulcast is going to reply with the Seekers of his own.
This is huge, actually. Response comes through, but Doma's going to double dip. Link and Soulcast will lose their lives, and now it's just screaming Cryptics. Just to see FNATIC kind of plant the seeds of maybe still contesting B site. All 5 of them going to slip back through cave, and Scream considering a peek. Oh, going to find Mystic though. They're in a position to hit A.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, there's a one way that Cryptics, I think, potentially could have used on this. I was curious if he was going to go to it, but yeah, he knows what's up. His sight's under pressure, but Magnum times it just right. Now Soulcast left on an island. He doesn't have the support he wanted that he normally gets from the Soba, for example. They're still a mile away, so the site's all FNATIC's, and I love that. The walk up middle, the show presence in elbow, the show a little bit of, little bit of leg towards mid. That's an angle, but it doesn't matter. Doma knows it even better. I loved what FNATIC did this round. They punished that kind of floating player that they haven't had kind of posted towards middle, and kind of that lean on tube they've been kind of sharing that role on. I loved that, and as soon as that idea of, oh, there's been a couple of notes towards B, they had to put the player there.
Well, the big thing is the next step to this overall, I think we think bigger picture is Magnum. As soon as they start planting these seeds in the early round, Magnum's just going to be able to run away with things in that lurker role. Like I said, it's been a constant threat. How did Doma lose out on that one? Yeah, he will get a consolation with the operator. A headshot, but Durka will close things out. Onto Durka and Mystic. Actually, Hunter's Fury going to get popped here, and Soulcast gets tagged with the first and the second here.
Pinning them in. It's a tricky position to play back from. Good one from Mystic to bail him out towards Scream. And now we had Yampy having a little bit of a look. Link now, he didn't really have a step in. And yeah, position now very much understood. He has to kind of fall away from this, but you can't. You've got players coming through by window. The double spray is very likely. Good adjustment on the second. Lovely shots from Link. Any issues at this point? Let's see. 18 seconds. The cross is being watched. Link is there. He's almost encouraged on this. Yambi has found Magnum. They're going to be funneled in on one side. They can't really avoid it now. Soulcast does go down to Boaster, but where is that spike? It's in Viper's hands. The timing on that is devastating, and so is Boaster in this round. Already, the ult comes online. He's going to try and isolate it into a slice here for them just to survive into. And you can see the retake coming on in. Cryptics, look at what he has to work with.
See, Mystic and Boaster tagged up a little bit, so definitely doable here. Scream coming all the way through cave. Now that's going to give away some information. Actually, Cryptics going to find the first. Boaster still behind the cockpit divide. Cryptics finds him as the wall drops, and
cage triggered.
That's a much quicker piece this time around. Magnum already got all the way deep in tube, and look at this. Look at this pace shift here from FNATIC. Already finding 2 kills over on A site. Soulcast got to respect it for the time being, but we'll get an uncontested plant right now.
And this is the thing. Remember, last round they hit with like, what? Was it like 10, 20 seconds left? The pace change must have just thrown Liquid through a loop. They just weren't expecting after being conditioned so often at this point. Now, I'm kind of interested if when we get a sec, I'm not sure, I guess in between the round. This looks like a save, if I'm honest. I will never not be a fan of that man. It's just when you've seen the potential that he had. Oh, Soulcast, this could be a huge pop flash, but look at the way they played it. Boaster was just going to swing in the angle back by main, and Dirk has also found Link. Scream just gets involved. 1 HP, is that all he's going to need here? Mystic, the barrel shows, but gets denied. Scream can't find it this time, and now Cryptics and Yampy in a 2v4 post-plant scenario. Barely a step towards the site. These odds are not looking so pretty.
With the Viper's Pit invested as well, it's difficult to dig them out. Yampy already taking some shock dart damage there from Durka. Cryptic's finally making his way up towards Tube. Yampy will find the opener.
He's doing everything he can for it.
He's got Hunter's Fury here.
That's going to change the game. Now Cryptic has to commit to this as well. He's going all in. Is that a tag? No, it doesn't matter. Mystic just steps out of the Viper's Pit, finds Cryptics, and now Yampy left in the 1v2. He's got to know they're nearby, and he's trying everything. He has the full utility kit, but the time is starting to run out. I don't think he's got any time left. And there it is, Mystic with the shutdown. Yampy, what a valiant attempt. I'm a little slow, but the frenzy's out to play. I love a frenzy, I do. I'll get enough of it. That's gonna smart. Leave a little mark there. Soulcast's gonna try and clear the angle. Lovely work with the kit. And has he got a ghost? His utility kit's interesting. I want to see what they've done with that, because it looks like he's got a fair bit to work with, just one of the two flashes. But obviously you get it back now. High flash towards the site, and Soulcast again, creating space and opportunities for Liquid.
Last player
What?
standing.
He gets the fourth as well. Doma gets absolutely dropped. Soulcast on for the ace here.
Spike planted.
From Liquid in the second half pistol round, you can see him coming hunting now. He's going to full swing on towards Cave here. He's going to get it as well. Soulcast goes massive.
Hello, or Linkin Park. I don't know. What do kids like having frag movies these days? I don't know. I'm too old. Seekers go in. The flash comes out. Doma's in danger. Already isolated. You see Scream wants him dead. Soulcast gets him first, though. Link digs out Boaster, and it's Mystic on the back lines. That's a good play, but these angles are rough to play with. Look at that elevated position Scream come in from. But the big man on the other side, Durka, swings around eventually through CT. He needs to do some big lifting here, and that was the chance on it, but Soulcast is the end boss here. All goes in, so it might give him at least a fair fight to some angles. Oh, the flash through. Any frags to be found? Yes, there it is. Nice use of the Sky Flash to come in, but now Cryptic... Oh, I thought he was going to give us a little aim display there, the adjusting on all three, but... Maybe Magnum to find another. They're making this costly if they can keep going on this. Durka now, there it is, capitalizing on the timing, and the shot could not have been better. Now, does he find Link, though? Right place, wrong time. He's backing away. He doesn't fully check it. He doesn't fully clear, but he's got the intuition, and he's got the shot. And that could really close this in. Flash through the wall. Soulcast up for the fight. He gets one, can't get any more, though. Link helped him out on that one, though. He got Mystic at the same time. That was that lurk coming through in middle. And now there's problems galore for FNATIC. And
Liquid gonna hold the line, actually, as Soulcast will find one all the way through from Cave here. Comes through to pressure this cage. He's going to follow up on through here. Doma actually finds it. Completely blind, but Yampy will trade it out. 10 seconds left on the clock now. Magnum, the last man standing in a 1v3. No way to fight his way back through here. And
we're going to make it harder to deal with, give him time to kind of isolate those players on the site. And Magnum has been exactly that, isolated, but he still builds himself out. What? Magnum!
Down A.
That's two massive wins. It brings it to a 3v3 here. Very doable for FNATIC. Spike actually down in the open, but Link in that lurk. Gonna find Mystic now. He's gonna come across and regroup with the rest of his teammates. Spike still needs to be recovered. And actually Durka's gonna respond, brings it to a 2v2. You see Soulcast. Soulcast has gone all the way through. Look at his positioning though.
There it is, found. Link has been flanking them so often. He has been a constant nuisance through middle, whether it be in tube, whether it be through elbow. Link is always there. But we need him to deliver on this one. Oh.
That's not it.
No, it ain't it, Chief. And now those ultimates you were talking about can actually find value.
No way,
and this time
Magnum.
Link gets shut down. Magnum's done really well here. The value of these frags is just huge. Flash and see, because they're locked in. They might be shut down here. And the ult to pop up on the other side. Durka could have done so much damage with that.
Oh no, Durka's been spotted out here. Yampy's also heard him. They're both posted up now. He knows that he's close, right? Oh my god. This is a big, big win here. Yampy's going to find it, and this could be the rotation. It's the green light. They're going to hit it. The Cosmic Divide's still up. They still have a safety net to operate behind, but look at it now.
Who makes it there
FNATIC
first?
Dashing across towards B. The Recon Bolt maybe going to try and sell a bit of a fake back towards
Magnum's
A.
there, dude. He's on the pillar, though. They have to just run in. If they want to spike
10
one, they've got to
seconds.
go in. They can't hold back. Now Mystic's going to take all the attention, allow Magnum to swing out from the pillar. And Mystic going to drag Yampy down to the depths with him. 4 seconds, there ain't no time. Soulcast has been excellent, but this is even beyond him. Rotation, Soulcast is still putting up numbers,
dude.
but the numbers that matter was the clock. And it kind of negates a little bit of that Viper Wall's safety. It kind of allows you to creep in. And speaking of creeping in, look at this. Doma going to slice through Liquid. Link and Soulcast down. This is FNATIC like they want the close. And Boaster tries to spin on a dime, almost catching Scream, but no. He maintains, and he needs to maintain another. Well, this is FNATIC with map 1 in the bag. He's got 3 defined spots. The first. Let's see if those headshots are there. Oh, the timing. Doma catches him on that step down, and FNATIC close out map 1.
For that information, and as you're going to follow up with the owl drone here, so Liquid with a good opportunity to find themselves in an advantageous fight on a site.
Oh, I like this push up from Boaster though. That's a really great reaction. He got noted towards lamps, and he knew that Sky could kind of maybe clear that. The smokes were there. He kind of leant closer to it, brought that frenzy to a great range. And now the 3 players for Liquid are maybe leaving themselves a little bit vulnerable here. Doma wants in on the action too, gets a bit aggy on it. And look at FNATIC, this is really nice fights being taken by them. For this, they're lined up on it. Now the flash already got invested, so they are going to have to just dry peek this lovely angle acquired by Boaster. It's a straight up Kiebi aim, but it's going to be fine. It gets him too. Falls away to the back of the side, leans a little on the teammates to buy some time, but he's getting split from both sides. And Liquid have done well here. Now, if they can get a spike plant, that'd be gorgeous. And if they can get the round, even better. But I thought it was going to be unlikely. But Mystic now going to be put to task. Does deal with it well. Finds Link.
They're in a position to slow things down if they decide to push with that fault line, and he will do just that. We're back away unscathed. FNATIC going to try and sit back and try, and actually the flash is perfect here for Doma to swing on through that smoke. Soulcast will fall. The spike will come through nonetheless.
Okay. Let's see how this divides up here. Right, so we've got Yampy kind of... It's not necessarily a one and done, but he's got to aim his way out of it. It is going to be just one. I thought, look, it's Yampy. He can swing. That gun's not bad for it either. Can be an aim as paradise, but now there's just 2. Cryptics and Link, and they've been clutch in the past, and they're going to need a little bit of that magic here as well. Numbers favorable, but these retake positions are actually kind of tricky to work with. Yeah, look how favorable that is for Liquid until Doma. Now in the 1v1, just the tap and the headshot. That's the close that he needed. Doma, gorgeous work there. All away, still has a flash in the pocket, and one kind of being recharged. Link seems very aware of that possibility, but the timing was good for Doma to at least punish Yampy. Now that's that op kind of removed from the discussion, but look at them trying to re-aggress slightly here. This is good work. It's good ground covered, and Magnum can kind of relay the information. Well, I've not seen anyone, but look how deep they're holding on the other side.
Mystic, flying Link now. Cryptics swing on through towards Magnum, but we'll get toppled here, and it comes to a 2v2. Durka and Mystic left to try and recover this. Now, still got control of the spike, and the Viper's pick going to make it even more difficult for Liquid to dig it out of this spot. The Seekers give away the information, but not too much value considering his ultimate's invested here.
Both have flashes. Durka and Soulcast both have flashes to play with on this one as well. You can see Soulcast just treading very carefully where he goes. Now, they do have the spike to hand, but they're going to make a quick run for it. Looks like straight towards B here. Anyone was on short, they're not, so this could be time to hit those rotations.
Last player standing.
And actually, Soulcast holding the TP rotate there. Durka 30 HP and nothing else to do. What else? A headshot from Soulcast to close things out. Liquid.
Just a slice of the site, just a piece. But bear in mind, the Mystic is just around that corner. Scream's got to clear it. Great flash comes in. Oh, he needed one of those knives to come through. And that's devastating. While all this happened, Link's found the perfect timing to strike. Gonna take down Boaster, take down another. Good timing on this again. Mystic walked just ahead of the timing, and FNATIC's answered right back, finding Link and Soulcast. And the spike is yet to be planted.
Was it Soulcast with the spike?
I think so.
Flashed through there. That could be a big slip up.
I don't know if he picked it up by accident, if another player fell and he just kind of, you know, ran with it. I didn't take note, but that is a huge problem. And Doma's positioning here. No one can clear this for free. They may have an inkling, but to do...
left.
Oh, the timing. The timing's not going to work out. Oh, yeah. That's unbearably unfortunate. Yeah, the ult can come in. Mystic's going to take himself a cheesy position here, but it's all about timing. Oh, the whiff ain't good. The whiff ain't pretty, but he's got a teammate in Durka. He'll be all right.
Example, they have to fight for control.
Yeah. Oh. Yampy, that's quick. Okay, Durka punished. Is that twice now? I think he got picked by the Marshal too at one point. Obviously, a little upgrade on this bad boy. Oh, this is going to be a follow-up as well. Yeah, Magnum can I guess Jet denying the instant capitalizing on the flash that he would have wanted, but I like FNATIC being proactive. I think that's a really nice look for them, and they're going to take this space and maintain it. And now there's a problem, but a great punish from soulcast. Again, he's always their way out of trouble. Soulcast is finding them so many opportunities now when their backs are to the wall. Full sight execution coming in for Liquid, though. They're going to be heading on through. Boaster has been noted. Careful now, might be getting a free haircut. Scream. Oh.
And he falls to the orbital
It's a
strike.
nightmare. He's had an absolute mare, but luckily the rest of Liquid are just fine. They've taken the site, they've got the spike planted, and they'll be in post plants. This retake is tricky, but luckily a bit of that utility is going to burn away towards the side on the way back through. Look at Doma, 9 HP. He's barely standing, Hypop.
Actually, Link's going to slip through inside this smoke here. Mystic not expecting that one, but
Ow.
FNATIC getting all of the kills.
Look at the HP.
Soulcast now 10 seconds away from another flash. Actually, the first comes through. Doma's going to give it to him. The full line comes through. Soulcast. Another headshot from him, clutching out the round for Liquid.
Coming through here, and here we go. Dirk, a high flash, but he eats it. Takes another one for good measure, and Soulcast is the better Sky today. Gonna take the space on the side, 10
10
seconds.
seconds left.
They look a little confused. They're like, wait, I thought there was more players here. Wait, no, what? No, okay. And now, Odd's gonna come down, denies the spike
That's it,
plant. Keep
round
that
it.
in mind. This is gonna be done for. Surely there is no way for this to be shut down any longer. No. There it is. A nice attempt, but the ultimate's keeping the round safe. Scream, does he see this? I don't think he sees any of these yet. Okay, maybe just that pixel. Okay, he's seen one. But there's a whole lot more here. High flash comes through and FNATIC are on the way. They've got the site under wraps to an extent. That's a good flash though. Durka can get the 1-for-1 trade out. Magnum finds Cryptic somehow. I do not know how or what. Scream, you lucky boy. The stars have aligned for that one. Dips away on it though. Gets the
There
ball.
we
There's the
go.
Scream you want to see. And now Magnum knows he's in big trouble here. These angles aren't favorable, but he finds a clean one on Scream. I thought the player in heaven would have been able to maybe see that, but no. Safety found for Magnum, and now problems mounting for Liquid.
I think Scream on a little bit of an island there. Yampy considering waiting for Link to stack up together. Now, still got
Oh
the fault
gosh,
line
he's
and
seen
the
two.
flash here. Both players noted he might try and hit this TP rotation.
See if he can. Now he can with the flash.
And Scream's
flash
actually going to slip through. No way.
Oh, the timing on this. And I'm sure if you're Mystic, you're baffled. But great trade by Magnum to pick up the slack instantly. It's down to the 2. Soulcast was in lamps at the very start of this. A wide swing. He just comes running out of there. I mean, it's the Spectre. You got to make something happen with it. Doma's going to do down Yampy, though, and it's just Soulcast. Now, no upgrade to hand just yet. He's got 3 to deal with, and I don't think he's got a way out.
Doesn't hit. Maybe going to look for another kill, but well handled by Doma.
He's taking a lot of space here. Durka on the other side, and it's like, well, if you're going to take on another player, Durka knows what's up, but he doesn't know anymore. Scream just delivers it to the forehead. Durka's down in the dirt. Now let's look towards that spike, though. Still leaning towards 8. Scream, be feeling this out. He's going to hit that rotation pretty early here.
Piss off.
Soulcast, man.
Spike down A.
Doma and Boaster will fall, and that is Spike in full control here inside Showers. Magnum's managed to slip through the net. Actually past Link here, who once again posted up in hooker with a judge. Screen will flex out a little bit. Actually might find Mystic, and there we go, landing the
He's
shots
everywhere.
this time around. Magnum now.
Fide's already in. The site should be theirs for the taking unless Yampy gets a little fruity.
Yampy actually body blocks Magnum swinging through there. The kills go in Liquid's favor initially,
They
but
haven't
Doma and
left.
Boaster will respond.
Yeah, but look at this split now coming in. Boaster needs to do some serious work here, but Cryptix has his number. Link's still been kept safe the entire time. He even had Soulcast by his side. Now a quick jump through the TP. They're off, right? So they both have ulted.
I've
Doma
got
and
your
Durka,
trail.
the D&D combo. All the double Ds, whatever you prefer. We've got 10 seconds. They need to get a spike plant, but look who's
10
already here.
seconds
It's Soulcast to catch the cross. The spike is down. 6 seconds on the board. He's gonna have to just stick this if he wants it, but you can see a Cryptix Link. They're both closing in. Durka is being scolded and melted down, and he's going to desperately spray on the
No
burst.
way.
And Cryptix.
That last round to try and secure it. Link again with the judge. Good for one, told ya.
Yep, there it is. But now Yampi, he doesn't actually have full
down.
freedom.
Spike.
He has to commit to the long side. Seekers are coming down his way. Mystic, he's playing the game. He's trying to buy time to allow them to close the gap on this. Yampi is in trouble, and he knows it. He's being closed in on by 2. If he manages somehow to stay alive, I would lose my mind, but no. Mystic has caught him. And now Liquid looking a little out of sorts on this. Let's see what they do, because how has Cryptix done this? I couldn't imagine him getting away with that, but Durka does find him just before he causes a bigger threat. Soulcast is on the site, and he is going to be noticed. Durka now knows that there's someone either CT or close by, so good information, good fact-finding by the Sky there.
Oh no, Scream's come up back through Hooker here. He's going to find Magnum. Soulcast now playing his life so effectively on site. Mystic swings through. We'll deal with that one. Soulcast now on a 1v2 with the flash is perfect, but Durka going to close things out, finds his 3rd on the round, and
It's the ult from TP. That's what I'm waiting for. So already, the dog's going to go down. It clears out the information on towards the Viper, and that's where they're going to commit it to.
No
And Link's just
way,
cleared it out.
man.
It ain't a judge, but it's Link still going to come back in, being the guardian of Hookah. Mystic has to get aggressive, but he can't do enough for it. And a great playback through coming out from Liquid.
now Ultima online. Scream now going to try and re-explore down short on the back of Soulcast. Gets some flashes through, but Doma slips through the net. Durka will find another one as well. Soulcast will respond. Considering the Seekers now, but under a lot of pressure on the back of Triple here, and Durka finally puts him down.
Certainly not over yet. Still some life in them.
Spike planted.
Yampi and Link. What do you fancy? He's got the op. I really think you can dig players out here. Going to try and clear the boxes for free. No one's there. I guess a position they don't have to worry about. You can see how paranoid they were about it. Happy to commit a fair bit of time to try and clear. Nothing for their valiant efforts, though, and no one's presenting opportunities. Now, for FNATIC, in this one, 3-2 split towards A. First check done, Soulcast removed. Not much information even off the back of it. I don't even noted Astra there, but at this point, it's going to be the side take now encouraged. They've got that first step in. Scream needs to stand tall, and this does maintain presence enough to dissuade the playthrough shower.
Scream's just going to hop up. This is a dirty angle to swing through. On the cosmic divide. Look at that. He will boast and will fall. Great counter to it here. And actually, Viper's bit invested also.
Launching smoke.
FNATIC clutching at this one, still Scream playing just movement games around the map. Just the floor is lava and he's trying to avoid it. And a 3v2 though, Link and Yampi want this over and done with. They want to go in towards the next spin on. Let's have a bit of it. Link, what a way to do so. It's now down to Doma. He does have his ult online. Timing is everything. Link's HP is so low. He's got the inkling as where it may be, but time.
Though.
There's no way he's got time for this.
Oh my word. Liquid come through. They're going to close things out here. 39 on bind.
Feel as though Liquid are a different team right now, but let's find out as already Durka trying to draw first blood, but it's Soulcast to get not one, but two.
What? Already got himself a pistol ace today, and going to open this one up as well. Scream. Gonna close out Doma as well, so straight away this early aggression from FNATIC. Fact finders, so to say. Gonna get stomped out. Even 2 left, and both are going to find the first 2, but there you go, Soulcast and Yampi will swing through. Durka got himself tucked in behind bricks here, and Boaster now coming through. Look at that, Durka going to open things up. 2 headshots to open this round. Boaster going to follow through as well. Yampi will fall, and just Cryptix and Link left here to try and recover this round for Liquid.
Hey, look, this is what we want to see. I missed Durka on that previous map. He looked like he wasn't even there. It wasn't the Durka that we know, and this is. He's dominating these angles, just keeping him down in the sewers, unable to break out. 3 players locking this poor old Link into this. I mean, he can try and do some damage to see what he can get out of this. Oh, he's being toyed with all these angles. This could be a pickup. No. Doma put up the jet to walk in towards it. Soulcast actually going towards sight. That's nice. That's going to find the information that's caused these rotations. They now know what's here, but it's 3 players here. Scream up and over, eating that flash. He's in trouble now. They're all going to swarm it, but Liquid maintain positioning. They find all 3 and clear out the back of C. It's all theirs. Durka is so far away, he can't change any part of this.
All of C's side. Doma looking to re-aggress with the run it back here. Nothing to do here for Liquid, but 2 kills in response, and Link finally puts Doma down in that ultimate. Durka, though, look at this flank. He's already got himself tucked to the end of long.
Certainly does. We've got to see that on the screen. There it is. Durka finds a magnificent 2. That's just going to cut them off at the heels. Oh, and even Yampy couldn't adjust in time. That's the Durka you want to see. FNATIC fans. Connector? No, back sight. So maybe the presence that we'd seen from Magnum has kind of kept that in mind, but Scream's going to work through the smoke. Now, Mystic and Boaster, do they predict it? Do they play to this? It looks like Mystic was unaware, but now he seems all too aware. Swings out on Scream, in a blink and you'll miss it. Boaster fell back towards Spawn. To be able to do that, great work from Boaster, because danger is being mounted here. This is surprising, considering the purchase.
Yeah, and Socket's actually finding 2 kills here. And the neural theft invested makes it very winnable for Liquid. Durka now trying to fight back in. Soulcast's going to find the 4th. Durka finally puts him down. Blaze-Storm popped. He can't get it out in time. Cryptics going to close things out, and a thrifty round win here for Liquid.
Pretty much Yampy to lead through on this. Actually walks the smoke. So Mystic's backside. Boaster's there. Pressure from Long, and here we go. Boaster now in trouble. He's going to be cleared by Soulcast. Mystic still maintains, though, and that's going to be a good bit of work from him. It's going to at least keep it in the realm of possibility until Link makes his mad debut, and Liquid in the end.
Spotted as a solo piece. Oh. This is out on the second there, but...
Boaster.
Did he spot him?
Yes, he absolutely did.
Yeah.
The double dink, gorgeous work. Magnum somehow around on the back as well. FNATIC, they are slippery today. They are finding gaps to try and play from.
Cage trigger.
Push up. He wants to try and play the timing. Honestly, he might get it. Yeah, he does. Cryptics really well read, finding that tempo perfectly. The right click, it evades him though. And now Scream sharp as ever. He needs to be on for... What? What just happened? 28 HP against 13. We're all a little baffled by this. I feel like I've just been sky flashed and Mystic's just done him in. The Sova, and away we go in towards the site. Utility now invested, set piece in play. Scream being given nothing, as that first glimpse is what he wanted, but Yampy towards the back does find one. Scream quickly dispatching of Magnum. You can see Boaster wanting to respond in kind. It's Mystic who's going to be there with him, turning the flash well, but he goes back, but Soulcast has the angle. And now with the spike lost, it's on Soulcast to still keep going, and there it is. Seekers go out, up and over we go, gives away the position, but it doesn't give away the game just yet. Mystic's still alive here, and he's re-aggressing.
Get this plant now. Look for FNATIC to try and retake mid. Now the key component becomes Cryptics here. Liquid try and keep FNATIC at bay here, and they link, and it's all going in their favor right now. Boaster finally responds with a kill of his own. Look at this, the pinch comes through from Cryptics, like I said.
I know exactly where.
Now the information found, it's game back on. Here we go, down to the last pieces. Cryptics and Scream still finding opportunities. Well, Doma is right on the cusp of this, and away we go. Doma going to step right on through.
Absolutely shut down though. Yampy actually going to find a second here. Magnum will respond, but it's on to Link elsewhere. It's still got 2 members to dig out at the back of the side. Yampy, man, give him a frenzy. It's just disgusting what he can do with that. Boaster, the last man standing now, finds himself on a 1v3 spike.
A fair shot towards the end of it, but maybe have that consideration how you want to approach the rest of this matchup. And there it is. Scream to find. Of course, it's a headshot. Why wouldn't it be?
Actually just trying to run the clock down here. Molly going to come out first from Doma here to get them off. Not even the half defuse comes through just yet. Lots of tools available for FNATIC to run the clock down here. And actually the trade comes through, yeah.
And Magnum playing it back in really well, just using the lip of that window to avoid the flashes, keep himself away from it. The spray is great. Magnum, good adjustment, and we said it's got to be go time, right? Durka in full up now from Doma. Just going to pour through this one. Does find him on site. I think he noted Link enough, but thought there was a room. There was a little bit of room there. There wasn't. Link, though, finding some value. Scream with the ult coming online.
Look to hold on to 3. Scream though. Bladestorm still in a position to do some damage here. Creeping through. Actually going to jump up with the right click. Goes astray. We'll still find Boaster here though with the classic. Oh, this is going horribly wrong here. Liquid finding everything on the way back in. Soulcast closes it out as well. The plant 11 here.
Standing ahead.
That's going to come through. Actually slow down 1. Magnum and Doma both find kills though.
A little lazy on keeping in mind that people can just walk those smokes if they fancy it. Maybe feeling that flash did more than it did. But look at the clear out from Boaster. Soulcast dead and buried. It's a 3v2. All 3 towards the side, 2 towards CT pretty much. Cryptics trying to clear towards Graffiti off the back of the utility from Link. A nice idea, but it doesn't work out. Magnum punishes and now a 1v3. Yeah, Magnum's low, so that's going to be a quick cleanup, but that crossfire is still so good at this point, I think. I think that's the way to do it. Durka Trying to get paid by the frag, it looks like. Gonna get himself right towards the tip of the spear and then gonna lean in towards C, actually. So drawing the attention away from the site hit itself, but Cryptix is still very much in this. Spots a player trying to dip through, but Doma outdoes. And now the flash goes in again. He wants more. He's gonna maybe get more. Mystic's got his back. And now Yampy, he's a mile away, and he's gonna want to keep that up again. This guy doesn't want to get involved. He don't. I think this might be putting a bow on it, at least in this round. Let's find out how this retake looks. Yampy wants to change that fact. Already gonna find Durka, but it's the next steps that are gonna be the hard part of the puzzle. Doma still playing the time, trying to play the smoke. He gets found. Soulcast denies. Now down to 3, but if Boast is alive, that spike should be safe. It's being touched now, but there's the shutdown. Mystic and Magnum in combination. Perfectly for Liquid. We're gonna have to find out if they can stick the landing, though. TP comes in. Mystic is there. He is large and in charge, and he's pulling their attention away. Seeker's come out to play as well. Flash to follow. 26 seconds, and Yampy makes his appearance. Great double kill comes through. Mystic and Doma have been dealt with as Dirk is still looking for that next target. 18 seconds now. The clock beginning to rot. And here's the play back through Mystic. Wait, it's Magnum and Durka. They still found a little bit of the time. I don't think he's got much left of this anymore. 10 seconds. He had to get that, and maybe he can still do this.
He knows Link's position as well because of the rolling thunder. He has no smoke to cut this off. 41 HP here. He gets the reload off. That's huge.
Hey, Link has to just play this gun out. This is going to be so dangerous. Now Durka gets cleared, stunned up, gives away the position. Link now closing the gap, but he comes out of it, but Link finds him.
For Yampy. This is it now, and look at the flash come through. Doma finds 2.
Oh, Soulcast and Scream have been decimated. The site's now almost open available. Link still on the back lines, playing through from hell, feeling like he might be there too, but there it is. Dirk has outdone him as well. This is clean so far, and you can see Liquid clutching at straws, trying to find that cheeky kill, and they do, with a nice support coming in from the Omen. But now the next step is the tricky one.
No way.
TPing straight through. Yampy's gotten away with so much space here. They only know really about Cryptix. But now what are you going to do with the Judge, Yampy? We've already seen you basically get it nerfed. On comes out. You're going to have Sova tucked in towards the box. Where's that first contact going to come from?
They gave it to Doma as well. He's got to run it back here. They actually gave the plant to him to get his ultimate online. That could be a huge tool in this post plant.
Yeah, mine's now. Link going to find 1. That's going to be a rifle now recovered. FNATIC down to 4. Yampy desperate to clear that back box. It's going to be Boaster sat towards it. Durka now, though, does find Link. That's a good catch. And now it's going to be looking pretty dire. Scream, Soulcast, you're going to need to go big or it's time to go home. 13 for FNATIC in the end.